Chichitanyamanobhishtam stapitam Swarupakadam Dhalati Swapatikam Vanchagavatrabhyascha Kripa Sintudevcha Patitanam Padevya Vishnu Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Radha Sri Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
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 Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So welcome everybody to the Srimad Bhagavatam class, and thank you for asking me to speak on this subject. Hare Krishna. Even though I'm not qualified, but nevertheless I'm happy to do so, because I understand that it is meant for my benefit mostly, and therefore I wanted to ask all of your blessings so that whatever I speak would be useful and beneficial for all, myself in the first place. Hare Krishna. So we continue reading from the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 10, the deliverance of the Yamalatana trees, text number 13. Please repeat. Asata Srimadandasya
Asata Srimadandasya
Asata Srimandasya
Asata Srimadandasya
Daridryam Param Anjanam
Daridryam Param Anjanam
Daridryam Param Anjanam
Daridryam Param Anjanam
Atmaupamyena Bhutani
Atmaupamyena Bhutani
Atmaupamyena Bhutani
Atmaupamyena Bhutani
Daridra Paramikshate
Daridra Paramikshate
Daridra Paramikshate
Daridra Paramikshate
Asata Srimadandasya
Asata Srimadandasya
Daridryam Paramanjanam
Daridryam Paramanjanam
Atmaupamyena Bhutani
Atmaupamyena Bhutani
Daridra Paramikshate
Daridra Paramikshate
Please repeat.
Asata Srimadandasya
Asata Srimadandasya
Daridryam Paramanjanam
Daridryam Paramanjanam
Atmaupamyena Bhutani
Atmaupamyena Bhutani
Daridra Paramikshate
Daridra Paramikshate Asata Srimadandasya Daridryam Paramanjanam Atmaupamyena Bhutani Daridra Paramikshate Asata Srimadandasya Asata Srimadandasya Daridryam Paramanjanam Daridryam Paramanjanam Atmaupamyena Bhutani
Atmaupamyena Bhutani
Daridra Paramikshate
Daridra Paramikshate. Ladies, please.
Asata Srimadandasya
Asata Srimadandasya
Daridryam Paramanjanam
Atmaupamyena Bhutani
Atmaupamyena Bhutani Daridra Paramikshate
Synonyms: asataha,
Asataha,
of such a foolish rascal.
of such a foolish rascal.
Shrimada Andhasya,
Madhamantasya,
who is blinded by temporary possessing riches and opulence.
blinded by temporary possessing riches and opulence.
Daridriyam,
Daridriyam,
poverty.
poverty.
Param Anjanam,
Paramanjanam,
the best ointment for the eyes,
the best ointment for the eyes,
by which to see things as they are.
by which to see things as they are.
Atma Aupamyena,
Atma,
with comparison to himself.
with comparison to himself.
Bhutani,
Bhutani,
living beings.
living beings.
Daridraha,
Daridra,
a poverty-stricken man.
poverty-stricken man.
Param,
Param,
perfectly.
perfectly.
Ikshate,
Ikshate,
can see things as they are.
and see things as they are.
Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Abhacharana Bhaktivedanta Swami. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Atheistic fools and rascals who are very much proud of wealth fail to see things as they are. Therefore, returning them to poverty is the proper ointment for their eyes, so they may see things as they are. At least a poverty-stricken man can realize how painful poverty is, and therefore he will not want others to be in painful condition like his own. Purport. Even today, if a man who was formerly poverty-stricken gets money, he is inclined to utilize his money to perform many philanthropic activities like opening schools for uneducated men and hospitals for the diseased. In this connection, there is an instructive story called Punamusika Bhava, again becoming mouse. A mouse was very much harassed by a cat, and therefore the mouse approached a saintly person to request to become a cat. But the mouse became a cat, he was harassed by a dog, and then when he became a dog, he was harassed by a tiger. But when he became a tiger, he stared at the saintly person, and when the saintly person asked him, "What do you want?" the tiger said, "I want to eat you." Then the saintly person cursed him, saying, "May you again become a mouse." A similar thing is going on all over the universe. One is going up and down, sometimes becoming a mouse, sometimes a tiger, and so on. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Brahmanda Brahmatekon Bhagyavan Guru Krishna Prasadi Pai Bhakti Lata Beach Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya 19:151. The living entities are promoted and degraded by the laws of nature, but if one is very, very fortunate by association with saintly persons, he gets the seed of devotional service, and his life becomes successful. Narada Muni wanted to bring Nalakopara and Manigriva to the platform of devotional service through poverty, and thus he cursed them. Such is the mercy of a Vaishnava. Unless one is brought to the Vaishnava platform, one cannot be a good man. Hara Bhaktasya Kuto Mahat Gunaha, Bhagavatam 5:18-12. And a Vaishnava never becomes a good man, however severely he is punished. That's interesting.
Repeat that last one.
And a Vaishnava never becomes a good man, however severely he is punished. So that means that Nalakumar and Manigriv were still Vaishnavas because they became good people after they got punishment from Narad Muni. And they required that kind of punishment because they lost touch with reality. You can understand. Coming to the holy place, Mandakini Ganga, normally people go to Ganga to become purified.